Riftbreaker 2.0. Never played this game, but it definitely looks interesting. Not quite our type of game, but I mean, we could still like it, huh? We could still like it. We could, yeah, we could like it, huh? We could. So I mean, I want to take a look, see what's up, see what's new in 2.0. It looks interesting. It does. I think it's a loot game or something. But let's take a look. Riftbreaker 2.0 online co-op.
Hello and welcome to the Riftbreaker 2.0 update developer overview. The Riftbreaker is a game that combines base building, survival, and action RPG
it's not it's not a loot game.
mechanics, all set in the alien world of Galatea 37. Version 2.0 is the most significant update we've released so far. It introduces two major additions that change how you play the game.
Okay, 2.0 features.
First,
Let's go.
Online co-op. Up to 4 friends can play together across the entire campaign and survival modes.
That lighting is freaking sweet.
Second, a major expansion of the endgame, with new goals and story content for experienced players.
Okay.
We've also implemented improvements across the board, from UI and controls to engine performance and loot balance.
Oh. Okay. Loot.
Survival on Galatea
Loot? Hold on, is it a loot game? I mean, hey, what?
37 is no longer a solo mission. Invite your friends to join you online and tackle both the campaign and survival modes in their entirety. In online co-op mode, up to 4 players can share the
Up to 4
workload.
players?
Build, explore,
Huge.
gather, defend, and complete missions together. Co-op sessions are designed to be flexible. Players can join and leave at any time, and each participant's equipment and stats are tracked individually. Missing a session won't reset your progress. Gameplay dynamically scales with team size, making combat more intense and rewarding.
Okay.
You can also adjust the difficulty using our customization options.
Huge.
We have updated campaign missions to support multiplayer, rebalancing objectives, pacing, and enemy encounters to suit multiple Riftbreakers.
Yep.
To encourage cooperation, the game includes mechanics like revives and proximity-based shield bonuses. If your teammate goes down, you
Hold
can
on,
bring
what was that? Just mining? Just look at physics. Huh? Pretty great.
proximity-based shield bonuses. If your teammate goes down, you can bring them back, and both of you will get a temporary power boost. The interface has also been updated. You can quickly teleport to other players, communicate using in-game chat, pings
Wow.
and emotes, and track teammates.
Yeah, that's something more games needs. This.
Communicate using in-game chat,
Boom. Teleport to player.
pings and emotes, and track teammates through the HUD. Adding co-op required deep changes to the game's core systems, but we are proud of the results. Everything you know from single player is here and more, optimized for
Okay.
teamwork.
Ooh.
The Riftbreaker 2.0 extends your journey far beyond the initial campaign. We've expanded the endgame with several long-term progression goals that can potentially add dozens of hours to your experience. After completing the main campaign, you will now have the option to stay on Galatea 37 and take on a new challenge, preparing the planet for long-term colonization.
Ooh.
This begins a new story arc involving massive megastructures, large-scale constructions that require vast amounts of resources, infrastructure, and time to
Endgame with story. Freaking amazing. And with these quest things, yeah.
complete. Each megastructure is built in stages, and you can decide where and how to place them. using your existing HQ or setting up new bases. In return, you will unlock powerful passive benefits, like bonus AI core capacity when starting new missions. This expansion is fully voiced by Ashley and Mr. Riggs and includes nearly as much new story content as the original campaign. It leads to an alternate conclusion to the story.
Hold on, that's the end game?
The original campaign and includes nearly as much new story content as the original campaign.
That's huge. Just think though. Endgame with story, like with a campaign, with quests and all that, that is just as big as the campaign itself. Hopefully, this will work great for the game. And maybe this could be like, hey, I mean, a staple. Of course, this is an update. The game came out like, I don't know, for how long? But I mean, wow. Yeah, I mean, like that would be great. There's a lot of endgame content. That's just shit. Yeah, that's not endgame. That's a full DLC. Yes. I mean, we need. That would be. I mean, that would be amazing. Again, endgame with a campaign that is just as big as the campaign itself. This is, of course, an update to the main game, Riftbreaker. So, of course, you know, they didn't develop the vanilla game and the end game campaign at the same time. So, of course, but I mean, like what developers could do is, of course, make an end game campaign through seasons or something. Now, this sounds great. It does. Because when it comes to new online games and the end game, I would say most suck. Unless they get like freaking a year or two. Then they could be great. But I mean, yeah, not a launch.
It leads to an alternate conclusion to the story. The Riftbreaker 2.0 update introduces several game-changing new features, bringing the gameplay experience to an entirely new level. This is the most complete Riftbreaker experience to date, with massive improvements in almost all aspects of the game.
Wow.
One of the major new additions is the extended orbital scanner functionality, the randomized mission generator, a tool that allows you to scan for new mission sites once you've completed the main objectives within a specific biome. You can choose whether to look for resource-rich areas or for hidden biocaches, anomalies, and other points of interest. The campaign mode is no longer limited to a predefined set of locations. These missions give you more control over your economy and let you move or rebuild your infrastructure when needed.
Okay.
You will also encounter unique event locations during exploration, handcrafted sites with specific...
They really built this game. Like, never gave... When it came out, I never thought it would... Like, I never thought they would take it this route. Never. Like, and co-op? 4-player? Hey!
Challenges or lore elements that stand out visually and narratively.
Did you hear that? More games should do this. Okay, did you hear about the events and stuff?
Locations during exploration. Handcrafted sites with specific challenges or lore elements that stand out visually and narratively.
Events that make sense, that has something to do with the lore. Hey. Yeah, events that is interesting. Hell yeah. Unless they get repetitive. That's the thing about events. They can get a little repetitive. But I mean, hey, if they have like this random mission thing, I don't know. We'll see. Liddy! Welcome. Good to see ya.
We've also introduced Omega class enemies, rare, enhanced versions of existing species. These enemies are faster, tougher, and have unique abilities that make them a serious threat.
Wow.
You will recognize them by their updated models and behavior.
Let's go. Yeah, and I never played it.
Defeating them yields rare loot, powerful weapons and upgrades with additional traits. Many of these drops can only be found through bioanomalies or Omega encounters.
Okay, interesting.
We've reworked the entire loot and weapon systems to improve variety and usefulness. Weapon firepower now scales more reliably across the campaign, making more builds viable. There are also many quality of life improvements. Mass dismantling of mods and weapons.
Hold on. How easy was... What? Hold on. Okay. Just... more games need to learn from this. Okay, let's say like this dismantling.
Making more builds viable.
Take a look.
There are also many quality of life improvements.
What? Holy shit. I never thought about this. But this is great. Like, you can pick, like, all rarities. Or just, like, which rarity you want to dismantle. Think about, for example, in Destiny, you get a lot of blues. Maybe you don't anymore, but you did. Okay. I want to dismantle all the blues. And then you just press blue. No, endgame is collecting swimsuits and play web claw machine game turn. Stickers up, buddy. Shit. Yeah, first descent. Shit.
Mass dismantling of mods and weapons, many multiplayer-centric tools, and a significant performance boost thanks to internal engine optimization.
This is huge. This is just weapons and equipment. Was this research? Yeah, it was research. Holy shit.
The Riftbreaker 2.0 update will be available as a free download for all our players. Update will be available as a free download for all our players.
Biggest thing about this is the end game. Story. They add story. Sort of like a campaign. So you can expand that story and ending. They are reworking the weapon system and the loot system. They're adding all these crazy quality of life. They're adding 4-player co-op. Adding new enemies with new loot. They have like a new design for free. If that isn't appreciating the players, the community, then I don't know what does. I mean, this is huge W. Again, indie developers, Vikings. That is the way to go. They're the only one that cares, it seems. I don't get it. I mean, it's... If you want, like, a quality experience, get your money's worth, and just play something that developers care about, and then not just thinking money, More money, even more money. Oh, more money. And MTX, go indie way. Go the indie route. Oh, shit. And also all these big studios, they own small studios. So there's just these big studios. You know, when it comes to these AAA games. Now with that Xbox, for example, bought freaking Activision. Like, they own a lot of studios just because of that. Weird times. Noble day for Warframe devs. Yeah. And it's amazing to see other devs be this good. Exactly. Devs that play the game and see what's wrong and what needs to be reworked. Yeah. They care. It's as easy as that.
Whether you are returning after a break or just starting your journey on Galatea 37, there has never been a better time to jump in. Grab your gear, invite some friends, and see what's new in the Riftbreaker 2.0.
You know what? I might buy this. Maybe I won't play it. Well, I will play it. I have to try it. But I'm gonna buy it just to support them. Seriously, this is a W. We may not like the gameplay and all that, but I'm gonna buy it just because of that. That is a huge W. That's how you earn money. That's how you run a business. Not with just thinking about yourself, but thinking about like everything. Like your co-workers, your people, your community. Just care about the consumers. That's how you earn money in the long run. When it comes to games, don't just think about here and now. Think about the future.